Call Salaki. Call Halal Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem Rakah Kodash, and them honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace salutation to Akim doing his work in truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth. All right, I'm gonna do this lesson. Okay, pretty much gonna be a spiritual movie review. A little quick one. All right, on the movie Sinners. All right, which was directed by Ryan Coogler. All right, the Jake that made the Black Panther movie. You know, I think he also directed Creed. I think you know, and he did some other projects, man. All right, I think he also directed. Man, let me see, because I think he directed. Nah, that wasn't him. That was the other Jake that made the Birth of a Nation. But let me see. Yeah, so he directed Creed, Fruitvale Station, Black Panther, and Wakanda Forever. Okay, and his newly adapted movie Sinners. Okay, that's the movie I'm doing this review on, man. All right, and I believe Jake, all right, know a little bit of something. You know, I'm pretty sure if you came up to this Jake and told him, "Hey, you're an Israelite, right?" He'll say, I never heard that before, or uh, yes, I'm knowledgeable about that. You know, because he put certain things, all right, in his movies, man. All right. One of the most significant things that he put in his movies that I noticed was he'll put Northern Kingdom in his movies, man. Okay, and he had Northern Kingdom in Wakanda Forever. All right, when they was underwater. All right, they was the so-called the people of Atlantis. All right, I think it's Atlantis at the bottom of the sea. He had them on that. You know, and they common enemy. All right, in that movie. All right, was the so-called white man, man. All right, the Edomite government. All right, that was their enemy. All right, in that movie. Okay, and then in this movie, all right, Sinners. Hey, which is spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Okay, super ultra mega spoiler alert for you brothers that have not seen the movie. Okay, 'cause I'm going to spoil it. All right. So in this movie, Sinners, you know, you had the protagonist is Jake. All right. And then you had the antagonist, the primary antagonist was Esau, man, the so-called white man. Okay, and he was being a damn devil, man. All right, the entire movie. All right, acting and being a damn devil. All right, and I don't believe it's a coincidence. All right, that this Jake knew. Okay, the to make the chief vampire. All right, the chief bloodsucker. All right, to be a Edomite, man. Okay, all right, and when Esau first popped on the scene, all right, he was being chased by Gad. All right, he was being chased by Gadites. All right, because he did some heinous shit. All right, and then when Gad, tried to wrangle him up, he ran to some other Edomites. Who one of the Edomites was a damn Klansman. Okay, so one of the Edomites was a Klansman. All right. So he was super accepting of the devil, which was a vampire, of course. You know, especially when you got Gad chasing him. All right. You know, Esau hate Gad, hate Jake. All right. So the movie was on point with that, man. Okay, but that's gonna go over the heads. Okay, of Jake that's just going and looking for entertainment, man. All right. And also you had a scene where Jake was gunning down the KKK, which was just an extra tidbit just to throw that out there, you know, because it really wasn't even necessary. The movie was pretty much over, pretty much, you know. Uh, um, they had already laid down the Edomite antagonist. All right, but hey, Jake just threw a little extra on it. All right, to show Esau, being put down, man. And while I was watching that shit, you know, I was just thinking, man, hey, it was a time back then where you couldn't show nothing in no theater like that, man. You couldn't show no Jake putting down no Edomite, man. All right, especially the Klan. All right, you had times in America, Babylon, where the Klan was endorsed by the government. All right, you had the president at that time period when the first original Birth of a Nation came out. All right, which celebrated the Klan, celebrated Edomite supremacy. All right, put in everybody's mind to beat, lynch, and destroy. All right, the Negro. Okay, it would have been a damn crime. All right, to make a movie. All right, with Edomites being so-called gunned down. All right, which shows that Esau, you losing, man. Your kingdom is almost over with. Okay, because you got Jakes that can go in the movie theaters now and see a representation of Jake laying down Edomites, man. Okay, and Edomites gonna be uncomfortable. Edomites are always fucking uncomfortable, man. All right, because they know the evilness that they did. All right, they know the hate that they got in their hearts for Jake. So when they watch movies like this, right now it got a 7.7 on IMDb. All right, and 100%, on Rotten Tomatoes, man. But wait till the Edomites get a hold of this movie, man. Just wait, okay? I promise you, man. I'm gonna go on Twitter and Reddit and see these damn Edomites gonna be crying, man. Oh, what are they showing in the movie with black men killing white people and all this shit? That's what you gonna see, man. Esau crying like a hoe. Here it is. He done did all this wickedness, all this evil, all this mischief toward the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And when they depict certain shit in movies, all right, maybe a song, all right, or an internet post, Esau loses his damn mind, man. All right, because he know, man. Hey, man, deep inside, this devil knows that his rulership is over, man. His kingdom is done. Okay, so he don't know how to fucking act, man. All right, he's emotional. He's fucking irrational. All right. And once Esau continue to see the falling of his kingdom, man, he gonna act up. All right, he gonna be acting like these damn Edomite vampires in this movie, man. Okay, and also, Jake was just all over the place, man. Jake was all over the damn place. Jake was heavy into Christianity. All right, Jake had all of some of the Hamite shit in there, which I hate. Man, I hate that shit. I hate when Jake put that Hamite shit in the movies, man. All right, the damn jawbone shit, man, the neck bone shit. You know, the goddamn the hula hoop earrings, man. Jake love to throw that fucking confusion in there, man. Cause Jake is wishing and hoping, man. Jake is searching for anything, man, to feel any type of comfort. All right, But when you give them the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and you read from the scriptures, all right, and tell them why they in this condition, tell them what's the antidote for this whole situation, tell them the true description, all right, and identity of the Heavenly Father and His Son. You know, tell them the names Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. You know, they resist. You know, they completely resist, man. All right, they want to stay in that damn gray area, man. They want to stay riding that fence. Okay, but Jake is in a constant state of searching, man. Okay, hey, especially Jake over here, man. Especially you Negroes that's over here in Babylon. All right, you're not Jamaican, you're not Haitian. All right, you're not from West Africa. You know, you're not from Brazil. You guys are really, you know what I'm saying, bugged out, man. Because all you know is fucking America, man. All you know is America. You know, you even try to fight back. You try to fight Esau using America, using government. You know, and your hopes and dreams lie in this place. Like a dude like Tariq Nasheed, he don't want to see the downfall of America. He don't. He don't want to see the collapse of America. What he want to see is Esau giving us a place here, giving us land here, giving us money here, giving us so-called reparations, man. And that's what most Jake. Hey, man, you talk to most Jake. If Esau was to get him some reparations and all this shit, and get him land and desegregate, which Esau never really would do any of that. But if the devil was to offer them that, you know, some of these Jakes would be quiet and just go sit down somewhere, man. They'll just sit down and go be quiet, man, and wait till they fucking drop dead, man. All right. But this is Romans chapter 10 and verse 2. Far better and reckon that they have a zeal of the most high power, but not according to knowledge, man. And you can see in that movie, Jake got a zeal, but it ain't according to knowledge, man. Jake in a damn harlot house. All right. Worshiping Jesus Christ. Okay, so how can Jake mind be free? How can Jake be free, all right, when they worshiping Jesus Christ? You got Jakes in Israelite camps worshiping Jesus Christ. Ain't no freedom through Jesus Christ, man. It's only fucking mental bondage, man. All right, propping up your oppressor as your power. Okay, for they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submit themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High. You know, so hey, Jake ever submit themselves to the righteousness of the Most High power, man. That's why they all over the damn place. That's why they don't understand the true doctrine of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, especially in that harlot house. Okay, just like the Jake in the movie, the Jake, his dad, you know, that was a so-called preacher. He said, "Oh, you going and drinking and doing this and that." You know, as if drinking is a sin, man. That old Christianity BS. You know, but you know, that's all I had. You know, on that spirit on me, I do a part two. But I pray that this lessons edifying. Well, I'll just go into it. All right, because it came up. This Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness, man. All right, because you had Esau was really trying to get Jake, you know, and for him to come inside and try to change you, all right, into that vampire, you had to give him permission. All right, and he used all kind of ways, all right, to try to get that permission, man. All right, and it also shows some hints of some soul selling in there, man. All right, about these Jakes, you know, to get to that higher level, you know, they have to sell their soul, man. They got to do wicked, you know, abominable acts. Okay, So scriptures say, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness, man. All right, and that devil was trying, man, multiple times to get inside of that building, where they were at, man. But the devil used all kind of ways to eventually get inside of that building, man. All right, he made Jake angry. He made Jake sad. He tried to lure Jake with money, and that's just what this damn devil do, man. All right, play on Jake with emotions, man. All right, or play on him out of need. All right, because that's how this devil gonna institute that RFID, man. Through the need, all right, through the want of things, through the need of resources, of food and water. All right, that's how this devil gonna turn you Jakes, man. All right, hey, and the movie also had some it had Israelite foreigners in there, man. All right, because I don't believe that goop that was in the movie that was supposed to be a goop. That seemed like that was a damn nigger woman, man. All right, then the one chick that played, I believe she played Ray uh in the Star Wars movie. All right, she was on there acting like a damn a complete B dub, man, talking like a B dub, using the grammar of a B dub, dancing and shit, like a B dub, man, you know. So hey, the movie has some spiritual gems in there, man. All right, but that's all I had, you know, and I'm gonna close it up. Shalom.